Today I had a sort of craft project to do, so I thought I would film it and then you could craft along with me. I'm going to be making a witch ball. Well, not exactly a witch ball. A witch ball is a blown glass sphere that people would hang in their windows, and they were so beautiful that it was thought that evil spirits would be attracted to them and would be captured inside of them. They weren't made for this reason. The glass balls were actually floats that fishermen used to keep track of their nets. So really we say witch ball a lot of the time when we're referring to these little spells, but maybe it's better to call them spell balls. Either way, it's a little glass ball full of lots of positive and loving intention, and I'm going to be making some for my friends. I'm thinking maybe it's like a hope and wishes for a good new year. I'm starting with this little glass ball that you can buy from any sort of craft store, and then I'm just going to get rid of the little metal top. I'm placing it inside of this tea bowl that has a little bit of bubble wrap on the bottom to hold the ball still while I'm working with it. To fill the ball, I'm going to use this little funnel made out of paper. The base of this spell is fragrant herbs, and it was very hard to track down all of the herbs that I wanted for this spell, and it would have been very expensive. And so I actually found this tea mix that has all of the herbs that I wanted and then some, and it smells really beautiful. And so instead of using a lot of different loose herbs, I just use this tea mix as the base for this spell. For a pop of color, I wanted to add a little bit of dry moss. If you have some dry moss, that's wonderful. Otherwise, from the craft store is fine. I just like the soft texture and the green color, and it reminds me of the forest. This spell is all about setting good intentions for the next year. So I'm going to be adding a feather for confidence, self-love, and freedom. The next item is a small chip of quartz crystal. It's clear to symbolize clear intentions, and also it will amplify the rest of the ingredients in the spell. We want to make sure we're covering all of our bases, so we're also going to write down some intentions into a tiny little scroll that we're going to roll up and place in the spell as well. Next, we are going to add a key, and the symbol is for unlocking potential. I'm going to suspend the key using a ribbon, and I'm going to hot glue it to the edge of the ball because I want it to sort of dangle, because I think it's a really important part of the spell, so I want it to sort of be a focal point rather than it just sort of sinking to the bottom and getting buried under the tea leaves. Now we're in the home stretch, and we're going to break out some of this jute cord to go ahead and secure the top. I'm going to tie a series of knots to create a plug to sort of keep the ingredients inside. bit of hot glue to hold the plug where it needs to be, and then we're going to use as little hot glue as possible, but we've got to wind the jute all the way around, and then we're going to create a loop at the top so that the person that receives this can hang this up if they want. Now this just wouldn't be a complete spell unless we brought in a little bit of fire, so now we're going to go ahead and seal the jute by dripping hot wax into the fibers. So you'll want to be very, very careful. Now our spell ball is complete and it has all the elements that we were looking for. We have fragrant herbs, a chip of quartz, a key, some green moss for a pop of color, a feather, a little scroll of intention, and we've sealed it all with some hot wax. So hopefully this will bring a little bit of joy to my friend that I'm mailing it to for the coming new year. And I hope that you can do a similar project because this was a lot of fun and it came out very pretty. Like, who wouldn't want this hanging in their window of their house? So if I don't make another video between now and then, I hope you all have a very, very happy Yule, and may we have a very cautiously optimistic 2021.